What is up, Jedi Warrior? Back with another Lego Star Wars review. I uploaded the first one, which was the Snowspeeder, and asked if this is something you guys wanted to see, and that video got 82 views. I had to look about 5 times before I believed it. I don't think a single video that I've put out has gotten that many views. So somebody either watched that video a crap load, or y'all really want to see this. This time around, I'm reviewing a set that I literally just got out of the box a couple days ago. It is the 2022 Clone Wars ATTE, or All-Terrain Tactical Enforcer. The obviously superior predecessor to the Empire's ATTE. So this sucker cost like $140, I believe. I got it on sale. It's been on rollback for a while now. There's the front view of it. The 2 legs on here, 4 guns in the front. On the side. I said 4 guns in the front. I meant 5, but this one spins. Feel around the back, maybe. 2 more guns there. Top down. And the other side. So let's get into this thing. The front here can be pulled out. There's the cockpit. If you look inside, you got the seat, 2 control sticks, which is really all you need for these. There you go. I'll try to get my hands out of the way. What I find funny about that is when I first got it, I was trying to put the clone troopers in it. And when I put the guy on the cockpit, I started laughing because with the trooper in there, the sticks barely come up past their feet. And here in a little bit, you'll see what I'm talking about. But if it, like, that's hilarious to me. Okay. The top section with the cannon on top of it lifts up. It barely comes up, but you can open these side doors. Pull that up and then swing it open. Give a shot down in there. Probably not a whole lot of light. There's 2 seats, and then a crate. The crate has a set of binoculars in there, and then there's another thing with a couple of detonators on there. The seat thing, there's actually a wrench hook to it. The seat thing can actually be removed, but I've taken out the louvers that it goes down on, or the vent pieces, and studded it down. That's the only modification I've made up there. There we go. You got to kind of finagle it shut. There is a carrying handle on the top. Well, that was dumb of me. There is a carrying handle on the top, just aft of the cannon. Put 2 fingers in there. And what's nice is it mostly sets down on its own. You may occasionally have to adjust the feet. Okay, the back section here. Yeah, the 2 tail guns. There's a clip right here. And these 2 pieces are actually clipped together. So you just pull forward, drop the front, raise the top. The side doors open the same way. And there's your access to the interior. You have the gunner seat, or the tail gunner. There's seats for 4 clone troopers there. There's a fire extinguisher there, which I laughed at when we were building the set. In the back, you have a weapons rack. I will say that, like, before we put the handle on, if you look right there, it looks like it's a door going into the forward section, which I thought was a very cool design. It was a really cool design choice. Let me close up shop here. The look of this thing when it's all buttoned up is so clean. we go. Okay. If you add up the number of seats in this thing, there's 5 seats in the back, 2 seats in the middle, 1 seat in the front, and 1 seat on top in the cannon. There is 9 seats, which is crazy. But they only give you 5 clone troopers. Granted, they give you 3 droids. Let me show this little guy here. The one issue I have with this set is the fact that it is supposed to be an Episode 3 Utapau set. The secondary build they included in here is a spider droid, which I'll show in a second. Should have been a crab droid. Let me back the walker up so I can get a better view to show you the spider droid. Here he is, just a little guy, 4 legs. I like the cannon build, but it looks almost a little oversized. I like the part usage for the eyes, using what I think is like a old telephone piece antenna on top, which can actually be moved. Crap, I'm trying to get it back to the rear position. That's it on that. Not much to show there. The first clone trooper, and I will say right now I have made some modifications to their guns, so I can tell who's who. The first clone trooper is actually a Phase 2 Commander Cody. Hallelujah, they made him. Unfortunately, he's printed badly. There's the figure. I gave him the antenna. The instructions do not say to do that, but Cody has an antenna on the right side of his helmet and is supposed to have one on his shoulder. You can't get that in Lego. Let me take the gun out of his hand. There you go. There's the back print. Maybe. The printing on the helmet is abysmal for these clone troopers. Also, the helmet holes that they added on the Phase 2 helmets for accessories like the antenna for Cody, they are above where they should be. There are 2 little notches on the sides of the helmet, which they should have drilled into to make the holes, because that's where the stuff clips onto in the actual shell. If you see a clone with an antenna or a visor or rangefinder, something like that. But no, Lego had to be their Lego selves about it and make this thing look atrocious, at least from the sides. The next clone trooper is the clone gunner. He has a visor and a pistol because he doesn't need a bigger gun. Cody originally had the pistol, and I'm like, that ain't right. He uses a rifle. There's the front. Oop. The back, if I can avoid dropping him. All of these guys share these same issues with the helmet. The printing on them is usually fairly good, but the helmet is wrong on all of them. And on these right here that I'm going to show you, the basic 212 clone troopers, there's nothing for the helmet holes, so they shouldn't even be here. They should just use their old clone helmet model, and they didn't. Here's that clone trooper. He has a long rifle, and I put a blue Technic pin on it so that I could tell who it is. There's him. And there's the back. Again, please let me know if I'm doing this right. I've never tried doing this before. And you get 3 of these guys in the set. The basic Phase 2 clone trooper, or Phase 2 212 clone troopers. You also get 3 of these guys, the battle droids. I like the way they mold all of this. The problem is the hinges are very, very prone to snapping, hence why I have a bucket full of droid parts, because a lot of mine have broken over the years, leaving only like torsos and stuff. There's the back. Nothing, there's no printing on these.
I don't know the window.
Oh, shut up. But I like the little battle droids. I wish the parts didn't break as easily. Let me get these guys out of the way. And I don't have clone troopers on hand to fill this thing up. But what I do have are some Lego Marvel characters. Because I had them out messing around with them. I was considering doing a video with them. But I don't think I'm going to, so I'll just use them in here. I'm going to have to take off a lot of their accessories. So, let's try to fill up this walker. If I can not set the walker down on my phone, that would be lovely. It's funny that I just picked him up, but I think the one that would make the most sense for a gunner is Hawkeye here. Just gonna set him in there because if you push him down, you're not getting his legs back. Oops. Grabbed Wolverine next, so we'll use him. Maybe. The little builds that they put in here for like a weapon rack in the back and the container with the glasses and the detonators up front really get in the way of these sets, or of these figures, as you're trying to put them in. Like, I'm having some major problems here with Wolverine. Trying to get him in here without destroying the little side build. There he goes. He's in there about as good as he's gonna get. Let's use Captain America. Give me your shield, dude. Use War Machine next, but I'm going to have to take all of his accessories off. I'm mainly just using the first ones I grab. Now on this side, we don't have the problem of the weapon holder. And Shuri. Oh, yeah. It's giving me some problems. I forgot to mention, right in front of one of the seats in the back, there is a coffee cup. For some odd reason, what I find funny about that is they also included one in the Clone Turbo tank that I got. The Clone Troopers like coffee? I don't know, but according to Lego, that didn't sound good. According to Lego, they do. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, I should not have done that. We use Falcon. Give me your wings. Because of the fact that there's no holders of any, well, there is because of the fact that they don't get in the way supremely as the one in the back does. I'll actually be able to leave him with his guns. And there's Falcon. And Thor. Let's see if I can get a character in here with a cape. If you've ever been one for Marvel and Star Wars crossovers, I got you covered. I just had these guys on hand, and I knew I had enough of them. Oh, you can. Although if you don't, like, crush the cape, he is all up in Falcon's business. And because I found her, we used Captain Carter for the pilot. I was thinking I should have used Cap, but I'm not getting back there again. And you pretty well can't put anything in their hands if you're using a character like this for the pilot. Though this one might actually work. Let's find out. Nope. The shield is not wanted. He's a character who's a weapon I can pick off. Daredevil. I love this figure. So why not use him? Get him in there. Try to slip it in. You gotta be crazy precise to get the cockpit section back in. Alrighty. Hawkeye somehow managed to stay on board while the top was flipped up. I'm repairing a couple things that fell off earlier. The back turrets popped off. Sucker does not want to go back on. There we go. Alrighty, now that I got the repairs finished, there's the back section full of people. Got Wolverine. Shoot. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Let's use Miles Morales. Nope, he has short legs. That was dumb of me. Although you could probably stand him up in the back of one of those sections, but we're not going to pull that. Let's go with... let's go with Black Panther. I love this figure. And the nice thing is he doesn't have any weapons I need to take off, because Lego refuses to give him his claws. Okay, let's try again. There's the section full of people. Wolverine, Black Panther, Shuri, War Machine, Cap in the Gunners section. You got Hawkeye up top in the turret. If I can give you this shot, you got Falcon and Thor there. And trust me, there is somebody in the cockpit. It's Daredevil. But yeah, that is just amazing to me that they gave you all these seats for troopers. Didn't give you enough troopers to fill it. If they had, that's who I would use. But they don't. Oh well. I love this set. Though I could be a little biased because I do absolutely love the Clone Wars show. Although this is a season 3 or an episode 3 set, you see a lot in the Clone Wars. I had a lot of issues with it during the building process, I will say. But now that I'm looking at the completed project, I love it. Absolutely worth the $112 that I spent on it. I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Sorry if you're not a Marvel fan. I had those on hand and I wanted to show you what it looked like full. Let me know if I did an okay job on the figures. Basically showing you the clone troopers and stuff that came with it. And above all, thanks for watching and peace out.